Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Around the Block. We are talking about great things happening for women. This is a brand new thing. Major League Baseball is calling up its first female umpire, Jen Powell, for Saturday's Marlins Braves game.
I think this is super cool. She's going to be the first female to umpire Major League Baseball. She will do bases for the Saturday's doubleheader and then be behind the plate for Sunday's game, this is a huge deal for women in sports.
It really is. Yeah, she's 48.
Yeah.
I'm finally getting to do what she wants to do, and so that's a great thing for Major League Baseball to bring her in.
But at the same time, all of me wants to say, I cannot believe this has happened before now. Like, I guess I'm shocked that we are just now having our first female umpire in the Major League Baseball. Because NBA has had it for quite some time.
28 years, yeah.
And
the NFL 10 years ago hired its first full-time female official, and 3 years after the Men's Soccer World Cup employed a female referee. So we got one category left. The NHL still has not had any women as on-ice officials.
And I kind of wonder it's a genre sport, but MMA, have they ever had, I'd be shocked if they've had female
referees. I have not seen any.
So maybe they're holding out with NHL, but I still am just flabbergasted that Major League Baseball is just now catching up with the times.
Yeah.
To consider women equals.
Yeah, if they want to. I would not want to be. I wouldn't be so scared of being a referee in an MMA fight, although you could get punched when you're trying to break something up.
Sure.
But I would be very scared of being on the ice. With NHL. Just getting rammed and falling down and smacking your head on the ice, or whatever. And those things are like knives. They're skating on knives.
They are. But no offense, but you are slightly short-statured. I wouldn't want you out on there, either of us, out being
even if I were 6'2", I wouldn't want to be out there.
Yeah.
So you have to be a very, very good skater to keep up with those guys. That is exercise right there.
I know I wouldn't want to be. Like, if I was an MMA ref, I'd easily get knocked out.
Just accidentally getting there.
Well, yeah, probably, yeah. But I like the ice hockey. Like, I don't even want to do that. So if there's a female that wants to be a referee for NHL, oh my gosh,
yeah, you go do you, girl.
Yeah. If that's what you want, you go brace it. Okay, literally breaking glass ceilings.
Yes.
But that's cool for her, Jen Powell with the MLB finally.
I hope everyone tunes in if this game is streamed on TV just to get the ratings up for her. That's awesome. And I'm really excited that finally women in sports is breaking another ceiling, which just blows my mind how hard we have to work to get there. But congratulations to Jen Powell.
Congratulations to her, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. A former Rolling Stone says the Met has his stolen guitar and the museum disputes it. They said it was given to them as a donation as part of their grand display of some items. It's a 1959 Gibson. I don't know if this is Les Paul or Les Paul or what.
It's a Les Paul.
Les Paul. It was donated to the Met as part of a significant collection. However, two different Rolling Stone members played this one guitar. It's guitarist Mick Taylor and anyway, Taylor claims it was stolen from a French villa during the recording of Exile on Main Street in 1971. So the museum denies the claims, citing Provenance Records that do not record Taylor as ever owning the instrument. Taylor's team wants an independent expert to verify the guitar's history. It's known as the Keith Burst, this guitar. It was also played by Eric Clapton and Jimmy Page. So the Met says, Taylor's never contacted us.
And so it's truly his aging memory versus theirs as to who owned and where this came from. So hopefully, I guess his independent investigation will shed some light for him in this.
It sounds like a museum
mystery,
or it is a museum. It sounds like a movie.
It does sound like like one of those James Bond movies, or something.
The other day,
stolen guitar.
We were talking about that, like Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible, where he drops down
the coins.
The coins, yeah, it was the
Yes.
coin story, and now this. I wonder, he probably wants to go in there and swipe it.
Oh, totally. Do you think he was just taking it to, oh, I'm going to spend the afternoon at the Met, and he's walking by and sees this gorgeous Les Paul, and he's like, that looks like the one I have. Wait,
That is
that
the
is
one I had.
mine.
Especially if they're proclaiming, oh, this was played by the two Rolling Stone
Right.
members.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it says it was played by Eric Clapton and Jimmy Page.
Mhm.
So, I feel like the three of them should get in a room with a mediator and figure out the situation on this guitar, and I don't know, let the Met off the hook at least, maybe a little bit. And they
Yeah.
should fork it back over.
I mean, that's pretty detailed for him to remember. It was stolen from
Yeah.
a French villa during exile on Main Street in 1971.
Right.
So, probably the case, but who's the rightful owner?
The museum now.
You think so? If you donate something stolen, does that make you the rightful owner, though?
Probably not. Probably not. I feel like other museums have gotten in trouble for
Probably.
this recently in the news.
Yeah.
But,
Artifacts all the time come from dark places.
Totally.
We were talking about that the other day, the dark web,
Mm-hmm.
where you can sell stolen whatever you want
Oh, yeah.
because people are looking for it.
Anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I hope the Keith burst figures out who the original owner was.
Yes. Are they still playing the Rolling Stones? Are they still touring ever? I want to say he's like 80 or something.
Yeah.
Keith Richards.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Okay. Well, he looks the same as he did like 20 years ago. So good for them.
Totally does. But on the same topic of music, the next story is pretty cool. Top 10 best states for concert goers. I'm a huge concert goer. I love going to concerts. The statistics here I kind of find a bit, I don't know. I don't buy them completely, but they have Oklahoma is ranked number 11, even ahead of New York and Florida for concerts, which, how is that possible?
D'Anthony, what did we rank? We did a top 10 the other day where we ranked 11th, and now we are doing a top 10 where we rank 11th. We're almost there.
Yeah.
Almost
Do you remember what that story was?
The state fair. It was
Oh,
the
yeah.
state fair.
We were 11th in the country for the best state fair, and now we're 11th in the country for best concerts.
But it's ahead of
New York and Florida, but despite relatively few concerts, I am glad they're pointing this out. Despite relatively few concerts, Oklahomans conduct an average search of 38,577 monthly searches for concert tickets.
That's so funny.
I do that all the time. I'm searching for concert tickets and I'm buying concert tickets, but they are not in Oklahoma. And it also tracks with the stat here. Where is it? In 7th place, Texas has the highest absolute number of concerts with 120 events scheduled regularly. I don't really know where they're getting these numbers, but I believe that to be true because Texas, man, you can go to a concert every single night of the week in Austin, which is a great place for concerts in Texas. But Oklahoma is 11th, which that's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I don't go to many concerts, but I went to. You said a lot of people are searching concerts, and so they conduct an average of 38,577 monthly searches for concert tickets. So I was walking into IT yesterday to get Megan to come help me with my computer, and she and her coworker were talking about, oh yeah, well we could go to this concert or this concert. It was country. I don't remember which singer it was, but so they were looking at it on their phone, like what the schedule is going to be.
Right.
So I just thought that was funny. How I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people who like a lot of country music here in Oklahoma, and that's I say I haven't been to many. I have been to several, but usually they're at smaller venues.
Sure. And Oklahoma doesn't have a lot of large venues. And that's
besides Paycom.
Yeah. But we have coming in at number 1, Tennessee is the best state for concert goers. Nashville, that kind of makes a lot of sense, right? Number 2, Nevada. It says Nevada grabs an impressive 114 concerts and seating for 66% of its residents, the highest percentage in America. So it sounds like they have just an exorbitant amount of concert venues. Number 3, Louisiana. Number 4, Montana.
That's a ways to travel to go to a concert.
Number 5,
Hang on, D'Anthony, you're shaking your head. Why?
Montana.
Yeah, who could where?
I'm a Texas boy, so I take offense to this.
You
I
do.
don't.
I kind of do too.
Montana.
I'm surprised that these are above it. Number 5, Colorado. They have Red Rocks Amphitheater. So I believe that to be true. Just a really historic place to go see a concert. Number 6, Minnesota. I think of
Minnesota?
sports when I think about Minnesota.
Yeah,
Some
that's
ice hockey.
also far to travel.
I have beef with Minnesota.
Why?
It's because of the whole banjo museum comment they did when the Thunder were playing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so
they said unless you want to see, they said no traveling NBA team likes to go to Oklahoma to play unless you like to go to the Banjo Museum over and over
That's so
again.
mean.
Yeah.
what
And the
is their-
Banjo Museum was like, sweet, we'll take that.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah, and then
Press.
but then it turned into stories about what all we do have.
Yeah.
And by the way, the Olympics are going to be here.
By
so
the way,
yeah.
yeah. And so number 7, Texas, which I totally applaud, and so does D. Anthony. Number 8, Mississippi. Number 9, Wisconsin, and number 10, Washington. Which number 10 kind of surprises me because in the 90s there was so much amazing grunge music coming out of that part of the world. So maybe they have fallen down to number 10, very surprising. But yeah, Oklahoma made the list for something good.
No, we didn't. We're 11th.
Yes, we did, but we made the list.
We didn't make the top 10. That's what's funny.
They made the press article, so that's a huge deal.
Well, D'Anthony just looked it up.
Okay, fine. D'Anthony found it for us.
He wants to include Oklahoma, which is awesome. Just like he did our state fair. He's like, oh, where did Oklahoma
fall? Are you telling me that D'Anthony made us number? He was like, well, we aren't on the list, so we're number 11.
No, he looked it up.
I'm not gonna lie. Some of these like top 10s, I make sure Texas is above Oklahoma by a little bit, just a little bit. I love Oklahoma, so like right now, Oklahoma's like my love for Oklahoma here, Texas. Here.
As you're wearing this,
well, okay.
proudly,
okay. Well, that's because this is a major reason why. But like, I'm a Texas boy. I'm at heart. I love Texas.
Okay, fine.
I was born in Texas, lived there for 6 months, so I'm an Oklahoma girl.
Oh, what part of
Texas?
Fort Worth.
Oklahoma girl.
Oh, is there something wrong with that too?
Obviously,
no, there's
huge,
beef with
like,
Dallas,
turn up to that.
Fort Worth.
Oh my gosh!
So
there's beef with Dallas and Oklahoma City, and Dallas and Fort Worth, and blah blah blah.
I think Dallas just has a whole problem.
I thought you were from. Okay, you're from Dallas. I thought you were from Austin. No, you went to Austin. That's what it was. Okay.
I would love to retire in Austin.
Oh yeah.
There, but no. Unfortunately, I was born in Dallas.
So when Texas made this list, though, is it the concert goers? Is it more Dallas or is
it Austin?
It has to be 100% Austin.
Okay. And you said what's there for concert goers?
I mean, they have the most concerts per night of any other of the listed on the on this list, but they have so many just world-known music venues in Austin that have historic importance. I'm huge. Yeah, I should stop.
No, keep going.
Austin, but it's my favorite place to go for concerts. I'm already game planning Austin City Limits here in a few weeks. So
same.
I go regularly to Austin just to see concerts. So this list, not surprising to me.
What do you think of the Kiss Cam at concerts? You know,
I've never seen that. I don't go to those type of concerts where there's a Kiss Cam. I don't.
It's kind of like you have to go to the Paycom Center to see something like that. They'll do.
Okay,
like
well, I don't typically go. That's even like, it's a place I don't enjoy seeing concerts. Is Paycom.
What state was it where the CEO and his HR lady were having an affair? Massachusetts.
Okay.
Yeah, so
that was bad.
It was bad. I feel sorry for his wife and kids.
Yeah.
Terrible for them because they got put in the national spotlight.
Well, and her husband. And
I heard that they were. First, I heard she was married. Then I heard she was divorced or going through a divorce. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Yeah, feel sorry for him too. But I'm glad they were caught. The truth will always find you.
Yes. On a Kiss Cam.
That was meant to happen.
Yes.
And I feel, like I said, terrible for the kids involved and the wife.
What were you going to say, D'Anthony?
The CEO is looking to possibly sue Coldplay.
No
for privacy, something like that. And I saw a TikTok.
I can see that. Yeah.
One of the radio stations here in Oklahoma City had a lawyer, and they were basically explaining like, well, I mean, he could, but it's kind of hard to convince a whole half a jury that you were owed anything, and then in a private you pretty much...
And even picking a jury for that, finding a jury in favor of, because man,
Yeah, you buying the concert ticket
mhm,
basically means they can put you on a
Yeah.
totally.
So
Yeah, they totally can. And I go ahead, try to sue them. Let's bring it back into the spotlight again. Idiot. I mean, good
Totally.
grief. Your family's been through enough. Like, why even?
Should
That
we
blows my
wrap with
mind.
some bizarre holidays? Because these ones are actually good ones. These are fun.
Go ahead.
Okay, number 1, National Lighthouse Day. We have one here at Lake Hefner. It's quite a popular attraction. Do you enjoy lighthouse? I don't know. I just think they're really pretty.
Yeah, I think they're beautiful. Allie Meyer got engaged at the lighthouse at Lake
Oh,
Hefner.
cool.
It's also National Raspberries and Cream Day and National Sea Serpent Day, which is ironic because we were talking about water moccasins
Yeah.
earlier.
Why are they finding us all through this?
Yeah, really. We are out of time, though, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. We'll be back tomorrow at 11 on Around the Block. We hope you have a fantastic day. See you tomorrow.